Feedback. Feedback.
Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinda,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you.
Feedback. Feedback.
And you can go to your app store and download TV 33 on demand, and you can surely take us along with you that way. We are here each and every Monday from 9 a.m. until 10:30, and we thank you for joining us. My name is Theo Broughton, co-founder of Hood Research, and my co-host.
Yes, indeed, people. Mark Cummings. It's going to be a fun show, Miss Bro.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're always about fun and information, and we're looking forward to our guest to who will be in soon. You know, Mark, there were so many things that went on this past weekend. The city had Noel night.
Okay.
That had been put on hold because of the pandemic, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been reported that it was a wonderful time to be had by all. And there was something that went on in the sports world. Tell us about that.
Oh, yes. Well, everybody know the big news over the weekend was that Deion Sanders, Mr. Primetime himself, the coach of Jackson State, one of our illustrious, historically black colleges and universities, got an offer from one of the Big Five conferences to coach the Colorado University Buffalo, which is in the Pac-10 out west, and got a substantial offer. And he's going to be moving on. So I know a lot of people are disappointed because they were hoping he would stay until he built Jackson State and actually built the entire league, SWAC and HBCU, just to garner more attention, for the black colleges, bring in a little more funding. And, it's a little bit of a disappointment to a lot of people.
Wow. His offer was somewhere in the millions.
Yes. I think they said somewhere between 3 and 5.
So they made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
It looks that way. He didn't refuse, that's for sure.
Right. Okay. Well, there has been just a upset of our community, and you would like to hope that the team can be built without him, since he has moved on. I'm thinking there's got to be someone with the equal talent that he had. I know that his name has a certain amount of pull to it,
Exactly.
But as far as talent goes, we have no limits on talent in our community.
Well, Ms. Bro, it just shows a disparity. The funding, the disparities in resources. The black colleges, they're not really known for sports. And sports is just such a driver now of college education. These schools make so much money off of sports. It's amazing. I mean, TV contracts. Now they can get endorsements. It's just money flowing in. It's a $1 billion industry, the NCAA. And to see the black schools still at a level where, heck, you got some white schools in the suburbs that got better facilities than some of these HBCUs. Let's just be honest about this. And these guys want to prepare to move on. Some of them want to prepare for the next level. Some of them maybe it's just, they're trying to get a degree. But it's just the fact of the disparity. And he brought that out, and he brought that to the attention. And not just, of course, most of us already knew this, but he brought this to the attention of the mainstream media. I mean, they knew it, but they didn't want to cover it.
Right.
But he made them cover it. So, and in Jackson right now, Jackson, Mississippi, they got the water crisis. There's so much going on in these black communities. They're poor communities. Let's just be honest about it. Most of these colleges are in poor communities and poor neighborhoods.
Right.
And they need the funding. And I'm hoping that maybe some other football great or some other star. I mean, you got a lot of people don't realize Jerry Rice attended Jackson. Well, he went to Mississippi Valley State, but he was one of the guys that played in the SWAC. So it's a lot of people that have graduated from these schools and gone on to play in the pros.
What's the SWAC?
Now, that's the Southwest Athletic Conference. That's the conference that entails these about 7 black colleges.
Oh, okay.
And what Deion was saying made a lot of sense. There's only like a few of the conferences that are Division I conference teams. And he was saying just bring them together and make one huge, HBCU league.
Right.
Because he wants them to be able to compete.
I got you. SWAC.
Right.
Southwest Athletic Conference.
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
And,
okay.
Grambling, Southern. These are iconic, Doug Williams went to Grambling. Eddie Robinson coached at Grambling for years. He's an iconic coach. The Southern, everybody knows Southern. Then you got the marching bands. That's really what the black colleges are pretty much known for, those marching bands.
Yes.
And, but, we got to work at that, and I think Hakeem Jeffries is now the head of the Democratic National Committee. Mm-hmm. He's also, not the Democratic National, but he's the minority, head of the minority in the House.
Okay.
We need these Congress people to get us more money for these HBCUs. I think they got them like $440 million. I don't see why they can't be getting $1 billion for these schools. Mm-hmm. I mean, they throwing away our money everywhere else.
Right. It was reported when Barack Obama was president that he gave money to the HBC.
But a lot of people say he didn't focus on them like he should have. He should have been able to get them more money. But, I mean, matter of fact, people say, unfortunately, Trump got him more money than Barack Obama, and that's yuck.
Yeah, well, maybe.
But nonetheless, we got to figure out a way to go to the federal government. That's why it's so important. Hood research, you always focusing on voting. And people got to understand, voting is your connection to the cash line. The government is the cash line. And it's just not for people that don't have money.
And it's supplied by our taxes.
Yes.
It doesn't fall out the sky. No. Our taxes build up that account.
They do. And
we have a right to request support.
And we should.
Right. And when you talk about the power, it's in our hands. My vote don't count. Always whining about that. Look at Hamtramck and look at Dearborn.
Right.
The power was in their hands, and they took it and made it work.
Sure. And these guys, a lot of these guys that are in office, they get government contracts for their uncles and cousins. I remember, what was his name? Paul Ryan. He was a congressman. Mm-hmm. They said his brother got billions of dollars in government contracts. Not millions. Okay, mind you.
Whoa.
These guys know the federal government is a source. I mean, the federal government pretty much put this guy that just bought Twitter, Elon Musk, on the map. He got so much government funding for them electric cars to do the research and all of that. They literally created Tesla Motors with government funds. And now he's one of the richest men in the world. Don't tell me that the government ain't important. You done got him riled up, Miss Broughton. And somebody on the line, let's see what we got here right quick. Yes, you on feedback with Miss Theo Broughton, Hood Research, Mark Cummings. Talk to us this morning.
Hello?
Yes, hello. How we doing? You on the air. Feedback. TV 33. Talk to us.
This is James Ford from the Obama weekend. I just want to comment on the Deion Sanders situation.
Yes, sir.
Right. Happy Monday.
Mr. Ford?
Go ahead.
Happy Monday and everything. I just want to say there was Jack Johnson, then there was Joe Louis, and there's Muhammad Ali. So it'll be another Deion somewhere down the line. So
oh, no doubt.
Just hold on to that, like that. So I'm calling really about the blatant red light situation, and I just want to kind of be emphatic. People are running the red light, and they know they're red when they're approached.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They know they're red. That's blatant. Now, I just want to give a few things that I'm thinking about, and maybe I don't want to happen, but it could. It's 669,000 people in Detroit now.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't do something about this, it might only end up being 669 because this is happening. You've had one of your judges hit. You had a state senator hit, and her husband hit
Really?
by cars. You don't want your relatives to start saying, well, I don't want to come in Detroit and see you anymore. They will come, but they may come sparingly. And then you don't want your insurance rate to get jacked up so high that you can't afford it, or the insurance companies to leave, and then the companies that's left can do what they want. So you don't want that. And then you don't want the tax base to just dwindle because you don't have people in the city, because people are really concerned about this red light situation.
Yes, indeed.
Now, it's serious. You don't want to have to be identifying your relatives in the hospital or going to the morgue. You know, and in these cars, you got 3/4 of the cars, they're kids, children. 1/4 of the cars, probably pregnant women. 1/2 of the cars, they're elderly people.
Yes, indeed.
And, you know, we're not looking for if we can. And this is what I want to impress on people. We need traffic plate recognition. Traffic lights with plate recognition, not facial. Because people don't like the facial thing, and I can understand. So we look traffic light with plate recognition.
Right, with
that
the cameras
will
on.
send it
Okay.
to your house. Now, if we don't stop this real quick with people running these red lights, we're going to have irreversible evil because the new drivers will think that this is the thing to do. So I am trying, myself and a few more people that's helping me, or I'm trying to get some people to help me.
Now don't you, Mr. Ford? Don't you have something coming up with a police commission meeting coming up soon?
Yes, I'm going to get that information right now. At 1301 3rd Street, every Thursday, 1301 3rd Street, every Thursday, they have a meeting at 3 o'clock. Show up and put your name on the docket. Now, you only have 2 minutes, but if you organize your thoughts real quick before you do it, you can say whatever you want to say in 2 minutes.
I agree.
So that's every Thursday at 3 o'clock. Now, the phone number you can call to make sure that they're going to have a meeting that day is 313-596-1830. 313-596-1830.
Okay.
Now, what I'm trying to do is get some letters so that we can try to deal with, as I said, license plate recognition. I want to repeat that, license plate recognition. If you can send me a letter to, it's only got to be one sentence. I'm sick and tired of being people running red lights. That's all it's got to be.
No. Do you want them to bring the letters with them, or you want them to send the letters to your email?
I'm going to get my email. Real Good President 44@gmail.com. Real Good President.
Okay.
The number 44@gmail.com.
Okay.
Or they can send them to my P.O. Box 14494, Detroit, Michigan 48214.
Okay.
We're not asking for a lot. Just one paragraph or a sentence. And through that, and we'd appreciate it.
Yes,
So
indeed.
I'm going to kind of turn this back over to you all. You might want to discuss whatever, but again, let me repeat so people understand. There's a lot of difference between license plate recognition and facial. We're not asking for facial. So I'm going to let that go. You guys are very, very dressed very well today, and I just take my hat off to you and keep on enjoying the holidays.
Okay, well,
God bless everybody.
tell me what is your solution for the people who are running not only through red lights but also those stop signs
Well,
in the
well,
neighborhood. What's your
as
answer?
I said, I want you to understand this is not my background. I'm just trying, so I don't want people to think he know everything. I'm just trying to think of something. But traffic lights with the license plate recognition would take a picture of that person running that red light. It's going to send the ticket to that person that is running that light or to the owner of that car. And there's no facial recognition to it at all. Now, if you got people from the suburbs or people joyriding from any place, they're going to stop that when they get these tickets. And that may curtail some of this. That's the main thing.
Oh, okay.
Because
So your idea is cameras in the traffic lights to
Right.
take pictures of the license plate,
and it
and
was
then
sent-
the ticket is mailed to the owner of the license plate in the car.
right.
Okay.
So there's no
it's-
facial. And I
no
want them to
facial
be
recognition.
emphatic about that.
I understand. Okay. Well,
Right.
that's good to know. Right. Well, that's one of the things that we need to let people know. We do hear all the time that once your right has been taken away, it's not going to be restored, and they keep adding to it and adding to it. But there are other cities that use license plate identification
All
for
the
those
time.
who are breaking the laws. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Did
they
you-
do it in Arizona. They do it in Florida. I was talking to a person last night. They said they do it a lot in the states where they don't have enough police. We do not have enough police here to man this. And so this is kind of the solution, and it will probably save some lives. So that's basically it. Again, real good president 44 at gmail.com. I need some letters.
Gotcha.
Now, let me say one other thing real quick. The mayor's hands are tied, and that's basically it. And we can untie him by getting some letters because he has to follow the state law. God bless everybody.
All right.
All right, Mr.
Thank you.
Ford.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
God
that
bless
was
you.
Mr. James
Bye-bye.
Ford, the progenitor of the Obama weekend in Detroit, and he's concerned, as we all should be,
Yeah.
with the safety of the residents here in the city.
Right. That is a very serious issue, and I've attended the police commission meetings on a number of times, and one of the times I was there, I spoke to this issue as well. And at the last city council meeting that was held in the community, which was at Northwest Activity Center, I also spoke to this issue as well as the mental health issue. And we need to reignite, recreate, whatever the facilities that take care of the mentally ill.
Exactly.
Because so many of them, decades ago, when the facilities were just shut down, just cold-blooded, shut down one day. Call came, put everybody out, turn out the lights, lock the door, and you go have a nice life. I mean, that's very traumatic. It's a wonder that all of the staff didn't lose their minds that day. But the sad part about it is we've had we've had 3 governors since that time
Right.
who have not seen fit to reopen the mental health clinics, mental health hospitals, or any of that. And the homeless population has increased because of that. And the jails are being used as the new mental health center.
Well, we know this is a nationwide problem. I mean, homelessness is, I mean, it's overtaken Los Angeles. And let's just be honest about it. The commitment, unfortunately, the federal government is not going to do anything until the state government does something. the state government is not going to do anything till the localities do something.
Oh, Lord.
So, I mean, we got to make enough noise and then let them know at the local level that there's going to be more funding, more resources that come into the city to do this type of stuff.
Right.
I mean, they just got an $8 million they're going to spend on this shot spotter technology or whatever, to spot gunshots or whatever.
And that's going to court now.
Right.
And it's going to court because, one, the council did not follow the policies, rules, and regulations about getting involved with that. And two, because there are those, it seems to me, other than the council, who did research nationwide and found that other municipalities are canceling their contracts because ShotSpotter has not worked for them. It's not going to work here either.
So they didn't give us the information.
Hey, listen, if there was Group A over here that wanted to, rob a grocery store or whatever, and they said, okay, we know that this ShotSpotter exists, so we're going to put together Group B. Now, Group B, I want you to go over here, far away, okay? And so when we signal you, everybody got a phone right these days, we want you to ignite whatever it is, fireworks, guns, whatever. There are other things that sound like gunshots over here. So when you do that, then the police can come trotting right over there where you are while we rob the grocery store over here.
Okay, Tim saying, let's get to this quick break here.
That's crazy.
Folks, on the next show, it's so much information. We need a 3-hour show.
I know, that's right.
We're going to have a beautiful guest on. You're going to learn a lot about skin and how to keep your skin devoid of all of these bacteria and things that cause acne and razor bumps and all kind of things that just hamper you having a good morning.
All
We're
right.
going to have this sister on, Gloria Gaines Hannah, with the Magic 4. She's going to be on at the bottom of the hour. So
All
we're going to
right.
enjoy this.
So
Tim, take us to the break.
we want you to stay tuned. Call somebody else to have them
Please.
tune in. And we'll be back momentarily.
It's time to do something more. Join the Detroit Police Department, either straight out of high school or make a bold career change. Officers start at $40,000, plus health insurance, paid vacation, retirement plans, and more. Apply online at joindetroitblue.org.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host, Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
Everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hold on a few seconds. You gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Wally Woodland here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew.
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
And you know you can go to your app store and download TV 33 on demand, and you can surely take us along with you that way. We are here each and every Monday from 9 a.m. until 10:30, and we thank you for joining us. My name is Theo Broughton, co-founder of Hood Research, and my co-host.
Yes, indeed, people. Mark Cummings. It's going to be a fun show, Miss Bro.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're always about fun and information, and we're looking forward to our guest to who will be in soon. You know, Mark, there were so many things that went on this past weekend. The city had Noel night.
Okay.
That had been put on hold because of the pandemic, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been reported that it was a wonderful time to be had by all. And there was something that went on in the sports world. And we are back. And we have a wonderful guest with us this morning that my co-host is going to introduce.
Yes, indeed. Folks, today, and just want to say, this woman here, incredible resume. We've got inventor Gloria Gaines Hanna on this morning. She is the inventor of a product that literally is going to save your skin, make you healthier, and just make you a better person. Magic 4 is the name of the product, and I'm telling you, we're going to talk about this all day because we want to get it right today. We're going to go deep in. Gloria Gaines Hanna, say hello to our viewing and listening.
Hello, viewers. How are you doing? This is a great morning. I was running a little late today. I left early, but I made it on time, so that's great.
You made it on time. That's what matters.
Yes.
Well, tell us, who is Gloria Gaines Hanna?
It's kind of odd to speak about myself, but I am an inventor, and I invented a product for the needs of the people, which was skin disorders and hair loss and hair thinning. And in my quest to make this invention, I invented it 24 years ago. And within that time span, I think I've tweaked it maybe 2 or 3 times for it to be manageable enough for everyone to be able to utilize it. That means man, woman, children, anybody. I even got a product invention for dogs, for animals.
Wow. Okay.
Because they have the same similar follicles that we have, and that little unit that I'm working on underneath the epidermis layer is literally has a sweat gland, and it has a sebaceous gland and a recta pili. So therefore, I'm contributing to all of those, from animal to man.
All right, well, before we get too deep into the technical aspect here, let's talk about your background. I'm looking here. You have 3 degrees: Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, and 2 other degrees. Now, what are the other 2 degrees?
All in science.
All in science.
And nursing.
Oh, and nursing. Now, I know we spoke on the phone, and you, how many years in nursing?
35.
35 years in nursing, folks. So you've got, you've been around people, you've been in the healthcare industry for quite a while. Now, what was the impetus for you to focus on the skin?
I'm also a cosmetology licensed instructor, and I teach instructors in the cosmetology field. And I also help write. I've been asked to write the state Michigan law on some of the exams for skin, hair, nails, and body.
Wow.
So I used to own, and I said used because I closed all of them down through the pandemic, about 5 different paramedical beauty spas. I was the first African American to bring in a paramedical beauty spa.
Okay.
And in the time that I had the beauty spas, I had a lot of clients, and my clients had a lot of skin disorders and hair loss.
Okay.
And I would put them in, I had a jacuzzi in some of the locations, and I would put them in the hot jacuzzi, and when I put them in there, I would mix these oils in there.
Okay.
The people who had disorders like psoriasis and eczema, and they would get out of the jacuzzi literally crying, and because I was literally curing, well, I can't say cure because I'm a registered nurse, but I cleared up their skin.
Right.
I restored their skin. And from that point, by mixing in my lab, and I literally had a lab there at my location, and by mixing up all these eccentric oils, botanical, Ayurvedic, pure oils, I came with the conclusion that I was helping people with their skin disorders.
Right.
And a lot of them that doctors would say that there was no cure for, like psoriasis, eczema. They say it's stress-related and everything. Well, I found out it was literally the Demodex mite.
That's it. There we go. Because I saw now you got this flyer here for your product, and it mentions that the Demodex hair mites.
It's called the folliculorum, the Demodex folliculorum. In the animal, it's called the Demodex sarcopic. So they have, one is a tunnel, they burrow through the skin in the animal, and in the human, it just sits there and it lives on nothing else but your sebaceous gland, which is your oil gland that lubricates and hydrates and rejuvenates your skin, hair, nails, and body.
Okay.
And because the hair is an appendage of the skin, then they work cohesively together. And that's what I came up, the contributing factor that was destroying your hair follicle and your skin loss was the Demodex mite.
Okay, because we know about dust mites, right, Ms. Brody? You know, we know
Topical.
And all of these are microscopic. So people, you can't see them, but they're there.
They're there.
The unique thing about this one, Mark, is that they're ectoparasites. So that's even worse because they're inside the skin. You receive them during your mother's pregnancy. When she had you, she passed it on to you.
Wow.
You know, you get good bacteria and you get bad bacteria.
Right.
You get bad parasites, you get good. And they are dormant throughout your life. And then when you start losing hair, start the itching, start the scratching, all those things, the Demodex mite is there sucking up that skin. And that causes that. You know, if you look down at your skin and you scratch and you look down, there's nothing there.
Let me look at my skin.
Whoa.
That's a Demodex mite.
I don't have too much hair on me.
No, it doesn't. You know, you got millions of follicles and pores on you. You just don't see all of them.
I got you.
Yeah, but it's ecto, so it's inside the skin. It's right at that sebaceous gland. There's a little unit down there. If I can make a visual picture, it's a little unit down there, and they're together with the sweat gland called the sebaceous gland, with the sebaceous gland, the sweat gland, and the erecta pili. It's like a little muscle that gives you the contract. You know when cats or dogs, their hair stand up on their head?
Right.
That's the erecti pili that pops it up. Well,
so that would make the hair stand up on us.
That's right.
When we get nervous or something.
Absolutely. So my thing is that I studied and studied, and I realized, wow, there has to be a contributing factor that makes all this, the skin disorder and hair disorder act the way it does. And when I found that out, I studied under a doctor. He was a ophthalmologist, and what he did was he had all these patients coming in there with styes in the eye.
What was this doctor's name?
He was in London.
Oh.
Yeah. in Europe. All these people I studied under, they were medical doctors in the different fields, not necessarily a dermatologist, which is skin. They were in a field of medicine where they saw a lot of patients. And what he found out, it was unusual. Patients would come in there and say, I feel something crawling under my eye. But he would see nothing. And he would see the styes with the hair follicle sticking out. So what was happening was that he took a huge microscope, blew everything up thousands and thousands of times, and he saw the Demodex mites in there crawling.
Whoa.
And that's when he came up and he brought the tea tree oil. He came up with the pure oil that came in and put it in on the skin, on the eye, and the styes went away, the itching went away, the eyes became back normal, the Demodex mites were terminated.
Okay, now I know. See, you got them out there hot already. The phone lines already lighting up early in this one.
I know.
And but
you know, I didn't mean to interrupt. But what I was going to say is that the medical world is science. My product is science. I make sure you understand that this is not a PR stunt. This is helping the people. I don't need your money. I need you to find out that the product can help you. And literally 15 years ago, this man had bald head, swore up and down he can never grow hair there again. He used my product, and his hair is back normal.
Oh my goodness!
Now, when
hair growth now. Wait a minute.
This is exactly what my product does. Remember, I'm attacking the unit that controls your hair growth, your skin restoration, and your body and your nails. Any funguses on your nails, my product removes. Any hair, any Demodex mites in your skin, it terminates, suffocate, and annihilate them. And therefore, your structure, that unit I spoke of, is back to normal. When it's restored, your hair regrow.
Now, I noticed also you've got done, this is good for wrinkles.
It's for wrinkles because it's a hair, it's the hair's appendage of the skin. On your skin, you have follicles. On your follicles, a little fine hair. It may be lanugo hairs, a little small fine hair, or it may be like you have a mustache or a beard. You got hair there. And if you got a follicle, the Demodex mites goes to that, which cause the sucking of your sweat gland.
So that's what caused those wrinkles.
That's what caused the wrinkles. Other than the collagen, they keep saying, well, I'm going to put collagen in your skin. The molecules are too large. People, listen. Molecules are too large to penetrate the epidermis layer if the molecule is sitting on your skin.
Okay.
You have to have something that goes internally to kill the Demodex mite. So if people are saying, I can make hair grow in 3 days. Well, that's not true. You know, Rogaine is being sued now for over $150 million.
Wow.
Minoxidil, they took that off. All this stuff the molecules were too large to penetrate.
Okay.
Pure oils, the molecules you can put on the head of a pin and then reduce that 1,000 times. That's how small it is.
Wow.
So if you can put pure oils, the direction that I made mine, my notes, you call them like notes. The way I've critiqued mine is that if you put that on your skin, it can penetrate the epidermis layer as long as it's an opening there. And your pore, that hair shelf, is an opening.
Okay, well, let's take this call because I know, Ms. Broden, we like to get them in here because I know they waiting to talk with you. We got Gloria Gaines Hannah here in chemistry. We're talking a little bit about everything. Science. You all feedback today with Theo Broden, Mark Cummings, and Gloria Gaines Hannah with Magic 4. Talk to us.
Good morning. How you doing?
How you doing? Who do we have on the line today?
My name is Aiden.
Okay. Do you have a question for Miss Gloria Gaines Hannah this morning?
I don't. I just wanted to call in and say good morning to Miss Gloria Gaines. Tell her I appreciate her. She knows who I am.
Oh, okay. Now, have you used this product?
I am. I do. I currently do use her product.
Okay.
And have been.
Well, tell us about the results and how long you've been using it.
It started back in the summer. This past summer, me and my children went down to the African American Festival, and my children had dragged me over to her booth. And me being the skeptic that I was, because I was conditioned to believe that once my hair loss was gone, it was gone. I was telling her I don't want to go over there, but my kids drugged me over there, and magic happened from there. She was so receiving and beautiful, warm energy in her heart, and you couldn't help but you were drawn in to what she was saying to you. So that day I took it home and I began using the product, and a week later I began to get these baby sprouts coming out of my head.
Okay.
And I started to doubt it, like, this can't be real. I said, no, this ain't real. I said, I don't know what I said, must be some dirt up there or something, you know. Because we've been conditioned to believe that once your hair loss is gone, it's gone. And so it's hard to unlearn that, you know, and believe it sometimes.
Right.
So it was magical. I couldn't believe how it began to grow my hair, and my hair used to be I was like Samson. My hair used to be my power, so to speak. Because when I was little, girls used to come up to me and rub their fingers in my hair, and say, "Oh, you got some pretty hair," all the time.
Right. You want to get back to that, right? Keep that hair up there.
My mom is black and my dad is Hispanic, so I got a really nice curly braid of hair. So it's coming back in, and my kids are looking at me like, wow, who is this man? I don't know this man. And that to the point where they're using my product now, and I have to order some more.
Well, that's what it's all about. I mean, word of mouth, and then when the product works, you want to let other people know that it's getting the job done. And,
I was so fascinated by her product. She ended up introducing me to another guy who started using her product to clear up his face, and I started using it on my face now too.
Okay. Now,
So
have you seen your skin clearing up as well?
Yes.
Good.
My pores. I used to have very large pores, and now they're becoming to shrink a little bit. So my lady is telling me, and my lady's using it too.
Okay.
So it goes so fast, and Gloria think I'm overusing it, but everybody is dipping in my
Everybody
stuff.
is using it.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, brother, I'm glad you called in with that testimonial. I mean, you done worked them up out there because they calling in now.
I promise you. I promise you. And I was just as shocked as anybody else. I had set up, I'm going to say this and I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
But I had set up an appointment with Rogaine like 3 or 4 times, and that Rogaine Bosley, 3 or 4 times. And I'm a truck driver. And unfortunately, I kept missing my appointment.
Right.
And I was like, man, this ain't going to happen. And I ran into her. So I believe everything is by true intervention and divine intervention.
Indeed it is. And we appreciate that call this morning, brother. And, keep up with the program because that's what we like. We all got to support one another and then let people know we do have products that work. This woman created this product herself. So we got to let people know when people are just, to just put together the chemistry for something like this, you got to know what you're doing, Ms. Broughton.
Absolutely.
So this woman is quite exceptional, and we just blessed to have her on this morning. That's right. Because it's a good thing.
Share this information.
Well, brother, once again, we appreciate you calling in. You just got everybody hyped up now. The lines are lighting up. So good luck. We appreciate it again, brother.
Thank you,
Thank
Abe.
you again, Gloria. You will be hearing from me. I need some more.
Okay. Thank you, Abe.
Okay.
All right.
What he said was a very important point. That's another thing. You cannot rebuy my product unless you prove that it worked. I have everybody take a before picture before you put my product on your skin or your hair.
Right.
And then 28 days later, I have them to send me a after photo.
Okay.
And if there's no improvement, and it's never have not been no improvement,
right,
for psoriasis, eczema, dandruff, itching, hair loss, hair thinning. Everybody, the product work. But my lab is the people out there.
Okay.
So I need them to help me prove
Right.
that my product works.
Now, you do these before and after pictures. You got a website where people could go and look at these pictures?
Absolutely, and a Facebook page. Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Oh, and share.
Magique4.com. 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 And the thing about that, I know we can go in this later, but anybody who's listened to the show today or call in, they get everything half price.
Wow, folks.
All right.
Now, that's where we got it up on the screen. The ad piece so you can see.
That's
she
for
does
the
things for the pets. And, I mean, this guy that just called in with Brother Abe, he's like, hey, I'm getting my hair back, you know. And when you got that nice curly hair, you want to make sure you keep it.
And I have photos of him before. He's come a long ways. He was all totally bald, all in the top area. It's called alopecia.
Right.
He has alopecia areola. There's alopecia totalis, women, all your hair is gone, and there's areola, where there's areas, and that's for both men and women.
Well, we got to get Jada Pinkett to give you a call.
I would love to have someone to sponsor me.
Right.
I would love it.
Because that sister has alopecia. And I mean, folks, this is why we got to get the word. And now, it's not like people don't know or not aware of what you're doing. You were on the Shark Tank. Let's talk about that.
Well, I was invited to it. I refused them because I signed a 30-page contract with them. You feel after they invite you on, after you go through all the what do you call it?
Like the stages or something?
You go through the little different stages they
Right.
put you through, and you have another interview, and then you sign these papers, and I offered 20%, and I only wanted $50,000 for the,
for 20%, right.
for the PR and all that.
Okay,
you
gotcha.
know. And when I got there, they wanted 75% and my formula.
Oh, see that?
Whoa.
And I said, whoa, this is not what I agreed to. And you don't take somebody's life from them. I know they have the money and they call them the sharks.
Yeah, but 75% is
and
unreasonable.
The sad thing about that, I was disappointed. I came back to some of my people and they was like, oh, you should have taken that deal. You should have done. You don't invent things for the money. If you invent things, most inventors understand this, what I'm saying. You invent it for the people.
Right.
You invent it for, of course, you got to get revenue for it to replace that.
Right.
But you don't make stuff just to get the notoriety, you do it to help people.
And let's just be honest. I got the book here, Affirmation. We talk about this every week, Ms. Broughton, on the show with the various inventors and things that black people have done in the history of this country.
And they take them.
And we've invented just about everything that people
Doorknobs.
use on the street lights and,
blood
and
plasma,
lawnmower and refrigerator, you name it.
Anything.
And we haven't been allowed to prosper from our intellect.
And it's only because financially we got the sense to invent it. We just don't have the revenue,
the resources,
to push it.
Exactly.
And that's what they're banking on. I really think that show is a fraud. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get you guys sued, but
well, we know this much. They were fraudulent in dealing with you. Okay.
They made
Let's
a
just
mistake.
be honest about that.
Yeah.
Jessica, we got another caller. Let's see what they want to ask Miss Gloria Gaines Hannah this morning with Magic 4. I'm telling you, people are worked up. They want this product. You on the air this morning with Theo Broughton, Mark Cummings, and Miss Gloria Gaines Hannah with the Magic 4. Talk to us.
Hi, my name is Leslie, and I met. Let me stop. I lost my hair. I was losing.
Oh, okay. We got them calling in today. They like, yeah. Okay, talk to us.
I try to talk. Well, I watch your show, and so every day. So thank you. And I'm just so happen to walk in my room, and I see Miss Gloria Hines on the television. So I need to call in. Today I have hair, and I'm happy as I don't know what from her product.
Oh,
I started using her product, August the 19th of this year.
Okay.
And today I have hair. Well, it's growing back. It's a length. I can braid it today. It's small braid, but I can braid it and I can feel hair. And I'm telling everybody about her product.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. When something works and it works well, you let other people know about it, because we all got this problem.
We don't do what we're not committed to ourselves. Mostly, we will buy it and we come up with excuses as to why we don't follow the directions the way they're supposed to.
Well, I mean, let's just be honest. It takes time. I mean, and this sister been doing this a long time. You said 25 years with this product?
Yes, 24 years, yes.
Okay. So it's about that time for things to just explode now. Because this is a time when people realize not only do they want to get more abundant hair, but clearing up the skin, the wrinkles. I mean, like she was saying earlier, you got Botox and all this other stuff they use for wrinkles.
This is her. She was ball in the back.
Okay, and we got the pictures, folks. Go to the website. The before and after pictures are amazing. I'm looking at, she's showing them to me now on her phone, but you will see the difference. And she's got pictures, ma'am, of your hair growing. So everybody can see that you are making progress. And I mean, that's when you buy a product for, to see the progress.
That's right.
And sir, if I might say, the customer, the person who's losing their hair like me, I feel much better. I feel much better about going out in the public. You wear my hair. I feel much better about me.
Oh, wonderful. We like to hear people who have verified the product. They have actually used the product. That's a wonderful thing. And I really appreciate you calling in to share the experience that you are having and how well it's working for you.
Indeed. Well, Sister Leslie, we appreciate that call.
She's a midwife.
Oh, you're a midwife?
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, with everything going on with this Supreme Court thing, we going to need more midwives out there.
Oh,
to bring these
deeper
people
than
into
that.
the world the proper
Deeper
way.
than that.
You bring them in the proper way, with that love. So that's important. That's what this is all about today, love. Thank you for calling again, Sister Leslie. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And Miss Broden and Miss Hannah, a lot of the sisters now, they using all these chemicals in their head, or they using this fake hair and this growing, they tying in and sew-ins and all the rest of this stuff, and they're losing their hair.
The L'Oreal just was sued, and 15 other relaxing, straightening products have just been sued for hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars because their products that they're saying the black African Americans are putting on to straighten their hair or to perm their hair is now causing cancer. And it's causing cancer, and it's causing uterine cancer, it's causing breast cancer, it's causing fibroid. They are suing them. And the joke of this is that an African American woman gave her permanent straightening product to L'Oreal. They bought it from an African American. And the thing of it is that now they're now investigating. It's all these products have paraben in it. Paraben, Paraben is a preservative, and it preserves the product. Like an apple, you see an apple, you bite it, you sit it on it, it turn brown. Well, they put a paraben in that so that they can keep it looking fresh, and in the creams and stuff. These people making these products out here are relentless in preserving their product and selling it to you.
So it can sit on the shelf a long time.
And shelf value. And not only that, they know it doesn't penetrate. They know it doesn't work. You know, if the molecule, and I'm talking science.
Hold that thought there,
okay.
Because Timmy Tim said we coming up on the break. And,
man.
But we got 30 more minutes with this sister.
I know, we want to hear all of this. Anyway, we got to pause for station identification and call somebody. Tell them to tune in and listen to this powerful, important information. And we'll be back momentarily.
Hi, my name is Gloria Gaines Hanna, and I am the creator and inventor of Magique 4, an amazing product, 100% pure essential oils. What is the contributing factor for hair loss, hair thinning, psoriasis, eczema, acne, itching, razor bumps, dandruff, and most skin disorders? It has been scientifically proven that the common factor is a Demodex mite, an ectoparasite that lives at the follicles and beneath the skin, that is sucking up and swallowing your sebaceous oils, whose function is to lubricate and hydrate those follicles. Do you want to stop the destruction of follicles and restore the damage contributing to our follicles? Order Magique 4, the only product that has terminated, suffocated, and annihilated the Demodex mite. Order Magique 4. Call 248-730-3332. It's 248-730-3332.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host, Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
All right, everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, you gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime! It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Our Woody Woodland here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
WGPR Detroit, HD2.
Feedback.
Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinda,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you.
Feedback.
And take us along with you. And don't forget, you can go to the App Store and download. You do TV 33 on demand, and you can surely take us along with you. And for past shows, you can go to YouTube, right?
Yes, YouTube, and download the show, and I always post them on all the sites, and every group I'm in, I post them every Really a hot show.
Oh,
And you know,
man.
right now, Miss Broden, I got these
Yeah,
pictures
that's
I want to
showing.
show everybody.
Okay.
Because we were talking in the last segment, and we had a couple of testimonials. They called in because they are passionate about this product there, Glory Game. And let's show some of these pictures of the people in the before and after. Now, she got 3 pieces here. See if I can get them in the picture here. Let me see. Let's see where I can go.
Straight.
Look at that.
Put it more this way.
Razor bumps there. And look at that. It's clear enough.
It's gone almost. And that's the bottom is the psoriasis.
Now,
she lived with that all her life until she came with me.
This is,
Psoriasis.
Right, that's bad.
Wow.
That's a really bad case there.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it's just eating up the skin. Look at that after, folks.
Mm.
A little bit of a glare, but now you go. Now you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, this product here, man, just from their photos,
Mm-hmm.
it's getting things done.
Right on.
Yes, indeed. We got some more pictures that you see here. Look at this here. Now it says after hair growth phase 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got after hair growth phase 2. Now, are these products called phase 3 and phase 2?
No, the product is just steps. It's
Okay,
steps.
just steps, okay.
Each month, your hair grow through a cycle. You got a catagen, adagen, and telogen stage. And your hair grow in a month time. And if anybody tell you they can grow your hair back in 2 days, that's ridiculous because
Exactly.
your hair is on a cycle. And the thing, what it is that your follicles, the growth of it may be coming to the surface in 5 to 7 days, but you don't see hair growth until about 18 to 21 days because like a woman's menstrual cycle, and the same as men have a cycle also. But that's what's happening. That's the growth pattern.
Okay.
So it can come back. It can come back. It's not that it's going to come back long and everything. It's going to come back normal, the way
Okay.
it was. And throughout the years, you get your regular growth, but you get your hair back in the bald spots area because all I'm doing is moving the dead cells that's packed over. Your hair your most bald-headed guys look bald and shiny because that cells and the overlap throughout the years and it covered that follicle. Once I move that out of the way.
Okay. And kill those Demodex bugs.
Right. Get the product down in there. One of the unique things I must say about my product when you start on talking about them is that my product, you must use alcohol. You must use rubbing alcohol, 70 to 99%. Every product, literally 98% of the products say, don't use alcohol because it's a drying agent. Well, of course it is. That's why I need it to remove the pathogen out of the way on your scalp, and I need it to remove that grease that has oxidized and became hard, which you think is skin now. It's just cells and grease that's penetrated together and it's oxidized and it's now feel like a layer. I want to move that out of the way so my product can go and penetrate the epidermis layer and go down to that follicle. And it's just that simple. If you can get to the follicles, all the products they have out here, they're putting on top of the hand.
So it's kind of blocking it up.
Yeah, it's like water. Water molecule is so large that if you got in the bathtub and put water on it, if the molecule is small enough to penetrate the epidermis layer, you would drown. That's the same with product. It's if they put it on your skin and it can't penetrate, it's on the surface. And if it's on the surface, then it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. And they said there's no cure for psoriasis or eczema. I'm literally clearing skin up.
There it is. And you got them going again because they're the guys popping back up because we're going to talk about these products. But let's take this call right quick, see what we got here. You on this morning? Oh, who we got? Is that the resident poet?
Silverado. Happy Monday. What's going on in your world?
You know, I was listening to your guest, and I had suffered of psoriasis, and I've suffered with alopecia.
Now, what do we have up here that she should get?
Okay, go ahead. Keep talking.
And I think most of it came from my nerves because I don't know what they did to me when I was a baby, but I was a ball of nerves.
You know, ma'am, what I want to explain to you about alopecia, I want to clarify this right now. It has absolutely nothing to do with stress. Losing your hair has everything to do with the Demodex mite. This is the program they told us, medical doctors and all, for years, that black people lost their hair because, one, it was hard to grow, two, the braids were too tight and stretched it out, the chemicals in the hair and the medication in the hair, and all they had a whole list for us. And the main one was stress. And that's what she just now says. It's the first thing she said. And the thing is that that's what they program us to believe. Once you find the contributing factor of hair loss and skin damage and disorders, you can treat it. But if they know about lice, they know about ticks, they know about gonorrhea, they know all those disorders. But they were not taught, nor the beauty world, taught about the Demodex mite. Because it's not in our books. I taught instructors for cosmetology. And they'll call in and they'll tell you, we haven't heard about no Demodex mite. Otherwise, they would have been treating it all that time. Now, it isn't that the world didn't know about the Demodex mite. The thing of it is that they were not treating it. And what she has is alopecia, and what she's saying is that's hair loss. That's the medical terminology for hair loss. I don't know, ma'am, what area is your hair loss? In the edges?
It used to, no, it would be right in the middle, in the front of my hair where you can see it, and it was as big as a 50-cent piece, and then it would spread. And my grandma had me use the medicine, and she told me that I had got it from my dad, and everybody thought it was nerves because I was a very nervous child. And it started happening when I was young, like in my early 20s. And the dermatologist used to put needles and stick needles in my scalp, and I hated that.
I know. I understand.
And somebody came with some cream. One of the dermatologists just gave me some cream, and I stuck to the meds that my grandma had told me about.
And it didn't change
any. And it stopped and never came back.
Well, one of the things about the medications the doctors are giving, they're giving pills, they're giving injections.
Hormones.
Hormones. People have been telling me these stories. They've been going to the doctor for years. If you go to a doctor for 5 years, as a matter of fact, if someone tells you it takes 6 months to clear something up, don't buy it. Because if a product works on you, it works on you immediately. In fact, I'm gonna put my product on one of them here today, and I'll let you see. You'll see with the human eye that the product's going in. You'll feel it, you'll smell it, and you'll know that it's working in a split second. The thing of it is that we have been trained so long that and it's coming from the medical world. So therefore, you assume, oh my goodness, it must be right. Why would you go to a doctor for 5 years with injections?
Right.
Now,
what program would you suggest for?
Okay, for Magique 4 is the product with all the oils. There's 17 different oils. They're Botanical Eccentric Pure Oils, 100%. These oils are small enough to penetrate the epidermis layer and go and treat the area. One thing about my thing is that, remember, you have to use alcohol with my product. They say, you're going to put alcohol in my hair? Yes, because that's where the bacteria didn't defecate. The Demodex mite does not have a mouth. They don't have a mouth to regurgitate. They have an anus, so they are defecating the oils that they sucked out of your sebaceous gland. And that's why you're getting the itch. So when it comes back up that follicle, up to the surface of the skin and around, and it chokes off around that follicle, the hair shaft, it solidifies by the air, oxidized, and it chokes off that hair and it falls off. And that's how you lose the hair. And the itching is from the defecation of the sebaceous oil that they already sucked from you. So my thing is I clean up that with alcohol, rubbing alcohol, 70 to 99%. And it's kind of hard to get 99% since the pandemic, but you know, and you must use.
I stocked up on it, so I got me some 99%.
Well, thank you very
Sylvia
much.
always be on top of that.
And you use one pump. You need one pump of my Magique 4 daily for 1 week. This is a Magique 4 I'm holding up here, and it's a 1 ounce bottle. It's very powerful. People say, "Oh my God, that little old bottle." This is pure oils. And somebody say, "Oh, I buy tea tree oil, or I buy eucalyptus or rosemary. I buy that all the time." No, you do not. You buy the manufactured product that smells like with an inkling of that product in
It's
there.
diluted.
Yeah, it's diluted. Absolutely. So my product is pure, 100% oils, and it penetrates the epidermis layer. And with the caller now on there, with that, once I take and kill or terminate or suffocate or annihilate that Demodex mite, I have to put oils. I got to rehydrate you. So this is the Magique 3. It has to go in your on the top of your skin to rehydrate you and lubricate that area and stuff. And the shampoo, after I didn't kill all them Demodex mite, I have the only shampoo that you can only use once a week. It's so concentrated. This is Magique 6. It is so concentrated, you cannot use this every day. And as soon as you wash your hair, you will know immediately that you're not going to put this in your hair every day, because it goes in there and it's cleaning up all the Demodex mite that I killed during the treatment. And that's Magique 6.
Now, do those Demodex, those are the ones that cause dandruff? Because, you know, speaking of the dandruff.
Because dandruff is dryness of your dead cells. What it did was the Demodex mites sucked all your oils and your skin became dry. And your immune system tried to fight it, and by trying to send out more oils, and what it did that Demodex mite kept drinking more oils, and you got drier, and that's where your layers of dandruff come from. It's dead cells, and that's the same layers that is dried up and oxidized on your skin that covers that follicle, give you that bald head look.
Wow.
Does the shampoo, is that, I don't know if I could use, because I swim a lot, so I probably shouldn't use the shampoo every day.
You can't use my shampoo every day. You could only use it once a week. It's the purpose of it is that it has Magique 4 in it, so I'm cleaning up all the Demodex mite that I terminated all week on the treatment. And then I'm using the shampoo to clean all that out and to restore the dryness on top of your hair. You don't even need a conditioner with my Magique 4, my Magique 6 shampoo.
Oh.
Yeah, and I have a therapeutic soap. It's Magique 10. This soap is so powerful, it literally tightens your skin. People are calling me and telling me, "Wait a minute, my double chin is kind of going away here."
If that get rid of double chin, boy, everybody gonna want that.
Get this soap.
This soap.
I need your soap.
They said the soap is tightening my face and everything, and I said, I know, because the Magique 4 is in the soap, and it's killing. It's tightening. Remember, the hair is an appendage of the skin. You have fine lanugo hair on your skin, women and men, and it's going in there and killing them Demodex mites. So your skin start back tightening, and this is why.
I gotta have it.
And you can see how beautiful Sister Hannah's skin is. It's just glowing and beautiful, and that neck is tight.
And I'm gonna do something I've never done now. You just now said that. Look at my skin and everything. You don't see any wrinkles, anything. How old do I look? Now, you know, this is a miracle, me talking to all my friends out there say, "Oh, she getting ready to tell." How old do I look? Just say anything. It doesn't matter.
Not at all. Not at all.
Am I right?
What?
About the mid-60s.
Oh, look. I look 60.
You look about 60. You look good, though, for 60. But
you don't know no women anyway. Anyway, I'm 70. I'm 74 years old.
Look at that.
You right.
Yeah.
You're the first one ever said 60. They usually say about 55, 50.
Well, I'm 57. And I know I look about 40.
Now, when I get out there with my friends, I'm going to say, no, I lied on there.
But trust me, folks, I'm right here with you. It's just incredible. Now, folks, once again, and especially for all y'all Hood Research members out there, she offering half off these products. And I'm telling you.
Only if you have to say you watched the show or you heard the show, and then you get half price on it. For instance, my Magique 4, this is all pure oils, is $70, but to you it's going to be $30. So that's more than half. And my Magique, this Magique 6, which is a shampoo, is $25, but to you it'd be $15. And my oil, so everything is going to be broken down.
Good.
And even my product for it's a kit for the animals, and it's called, this is Magique 9, and it literally stopped itching on the dog, removed fleas. The veterinarians love my products. You remove
What that phone number is?
Can I give my number?
Sure, please. That way we're
248-730-3332. Again, that's
Do you take the charge cards or you prefer cash?
No, I take charge cards and cash.
Okay.
But the number again is 248-730-3332. And please don't call me on the show. That's what people always call me on the show.
Right.
3332.
Yes.
I see the dogs get acne too, huh?
Yeah, I say they follicles the
Thank
same.
you.
They got the same unit. They got the same sebaceous gland. The same. They calling
They
you.
call him Miss
Yeah, they
Broden
calling me.
for the deal.
I
Thank you
believe
so much.
this.
I got your digits. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Okay.
That's our resident poet, people, and she always showing the love, and I'm
that's
telling
great.
you, it's always enjoyable to hear from her.
I like to help everybody.
Indeed. Now, you got some other products up here as well. Let's talk about everything we got up here.
Okay, I also have the Magique. This is a Magique. This is Magique.
Oh, we got a little bit of everything going on.
This is Magique 2, and Magique 2 is a nail fungus. It's for diabetic patients they have poor circulation on their toes, so I have to literally they use the Magique 4 and the Magique 2, and the Magique 2 is actually Magique 4 also, just in a nail bottle with a brush, and you can paint around your cuticles and stuff and stop the fungus. A lot of people are wearing these nails, phony nails. They get fungus under their sweat and moist and everything. You put one drop of this on there and it's removed.
What about the toes?
The
'Cause
toes,
my toes.
Black toes. It's a lot of diabetics get the black toes because they have poor circulation. So I put one drop of this on and like brush the nail and put it pour a little under that nail bed, and it literally changes back to normal. And in less than a couple of days.
I mean, all of these products, folks.
Yeah, because all of these oils are penetrating the epidermis layer, so it's going to the problem. It's getting to the problem. It's not a surface. The molecules are small to penetrate. It's not a surface thing. When there's a lip balm, I have a lip balm that I made. That's speaking of that. There was this famous girl Mexican, I think she went on Shark Tank, the African American girl. They treated her bad, and she came off. Now she's a multi-millionaire. From doing her lip balm.
Yeah.
Remember
I
that?
know what you're talking about. Right. They got matter of fact, they got some billboards up.
They got the brother who went on there with the doorbell, and they laughed at him, and now Amazon just paid him $40 million for his product.
The Ring doorbell?
Yeah, for the African American brother. But this right here, the lip balm, is Magique 4 is in it. So therefore, if you got cracks on your lips, or you got itching, or you got flattening, these make it look voluptuous, but it also is a therapeutic treatment.
And with the weather being cold,
you'll
you
love
can block out them drying out your lips.
Absolutely, it's really that. And then I have a mask. That's Magique 8, and Magique 8 is a mask that you put on. Magique 4 is already in the mask, and when you put
No, it doesn't look like it's a lot in there. That's a face mask?
That's a whole face mask. I wish I had a way. I'll take it out. Let me see.
Because, usually you got to get them huge bottles, Miss Broughton, and
No.
you put all that stuff on your face.
My product is you put the water, you can get a hot facial or cold. You fill this little tub right here with ice water, or you fill it with hot tea water.
Oh, okay.
And you take the product out. It's a little peel.
Oh.
And I can't.
Okay.
I don't want to break anything
No, don't break it. Don't break it.
on air.
Right, right.
But I brought this as a product for
Okay.
you, just to show you. So I'm gonna
And then
take
you put the hot water on your face.
Yes, ma'am. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it's like a little peel, and once I take the wrapping off of it,
Now, do you rub that on your face?
no, it's a mask. It's a huge mask.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, I need some scissors.
Oh.
Oh,
no scissors.
Okay, well,
Okay, well, I didn't even recognize the time. We got 6 minutes left, Tim. Like, well,
let me spray it. Maybe I can pull it out because I sealed it because I didn't want. I was doing the show.
I get the idea, though. Folks, when you pull it out,
Actually,
it's
you
an entire
won't.
mask.
You're gonna be shocked when I pull it out. I wet it up. It'll blow up. What is this?
It's okay. Don't worry about that. They know what's happening.
Well, no, I sealed it. I'm the one who sealed it because I wanted to.
Now, we got one more product up here, this Healing Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about this real quick.
Okay, what it is that Healing Rocks, everybody know about that from the spas and stuff, but I have oil, Magique 4 oils in there, and what you do is you put 1 drop on the rock, put it in the microwave oven for 5 seconds only, and it'll come out super hot, and you take it and you put it on the area, on your bone, on your shoulder bone, whichever's swelling.
Oh, so
your
like
back.
it's a sore or something.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you put it on your body, and you immediately feel relief. But it's temporary pain. It's not a permanent pain reliever. It's just temporary.
Now, I don't see the Healing Rock on the flyer here.
Yes, you do. There it is, right there.
Where is it?
Trust me.
I got the lip balm. There we go. Magic Healing Stones. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to purchase one of them today. Because I'm telling you, for the guys out there that do strenuous labor, you need a healing stone. And Magic 5.
Okay, guys, this is the mask.
Oh, okay.
In that little container. That's a whole mask.
All right.
And it's got Magique 4 all in it, so you have to use alcohol before with all of my products. Spray the alcohol, clean your face, and then lay this directly on your face and sit back for 15 minutes, and it's the best facial relaxing you've ever had.
I'm telling you.
And it's very relaxing.
I
won't be able to do my product.
No, because we down to 4 minutes, and Tim is the engineer getting on us. But I just like to say, folks, we're going to have her back down again, because this sister's product, you got to have it in your home. You got to have it not only for adults, it's good for the kids as well, right?
Exactly. Cradle cap. A lot of that's a sebaceous gland working, and the baby hasn't developed the tools yet for to combat that oil, so it piles up on the top. And what happens is that it hardens, it solidifies, for oxidize, and people can't pull it off because it hurts the baby. You spray a little Magique 4 on there, it peels off like butter.
Look at that. Magique 4 is on the website. Magic 4. That's MAGIQUE, the number 4.com. Write that down. Go to that website. She got the phone number. You want to call her after the show and say, look, I want some of this stuff.
And now I'm going to give you guys
here.
I'm giving you a gift package.
Oh, my goodness. It's a beautiful thing.
Gift package with all the soap and all of the products and stuff in there.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, folks.
What is your month and day of your birth?
Let's do this
Third
birthday real quick. Tim, if you
March.
come out one more
March
time,
3rd.
baby, we'll chase you back
March-
inside.
oh,
Okay,
day
we
for
got
my son.
248, the number, 248-730-3332. Once again, magic for a call. Gloria Gaines Hannah.
And look up March
248-730-3332. March 3rd. I got to do this real fast because we're down to 2 minutes.
Yes.
And Tim is
And they can go on the site, Magique 4, spelled MAGIQUE, number4.com.
Okay, March the 3rd.
But don't
March the
purchase.
3rd.
You get a discount, so don't go on the site and purchase. Call me and you call you and get your order half price.
Get that number one more time.
248-730-3332.
Folks, last 2 minutes, Medgar Evers. All right.
Oh.
Became a central figure in the Mississippi civil rights. We know all about that.
Ah.
Who else we got? Jackie Joyner Kersey. Greatest female. I was born in East St. Louis on your birthday there. It is Gloria
I
Gaines.
ran track too.
Oh, look at that.
Went to
wow.
the, yeah.
Hey. Wow.
Listen to this. 1989, the Georgia State Supreme Court unanimously declared the nation's oldest affirmative action plan, Atlanta Minority Female Business Enterprise Program.
Ain't that something?
That's where we gonna leave it at, folks.
Yeah.
Feedback. Take us home, Sister Theo Bro.
All right. Well, as I always like to say, it's not necessary for you to know everything. What is necessary is for you to know how to find what you need when you need it. And we at Hood Research seek out as much information as we can to share with you and encourage you to share with us. We want you to follow us on Twitter. That's Hood Research. Follow us on Facebook. Go to our website. We have information about our guest here today, Gloria Gaines Hannah. And right, and the telephone number.
Folks.
That's right. And the phone number is area code 248-234-2371. Again, area code 248-234-2371.
All right, everybody wave bye to everybody. We love y'all out there. Magic 4, get it and feel better.
All right.
Tim, take us home, brother.
Feedback. Feedback.
Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinga,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you.
Feedback. Feedback. Feedback.